Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me once again today for another lesson in astrology. We are learning and studying astrology together. The information that I am about to share with you has been obtained from a variety of books and internet research. I am not an astrologist, but I'm studying to be one. The books that I have used are listed in the description box below if you are interested in purchasing any of them. For those of you who are subscribers to my channel for the purpose of the tarot card readings, do not worry, we are still doing tarot card readings on this channel. This is something that I am doing simply in addition for those of you who are interested in learning more about astrology. Today we are going to talk about the zodiac sign of Libra. Know that you most likely will not have all of the traits that I am about to mention for this particular zodiac sign. The reason is because you have a sun, a moon, and a rising sign, and you are a combination of all of them. If you do not know your moon and your rising signs, I have also put a link in the description box below where you can go and get a free astrology chart and you can find out what they are. Since I am in the process of learning astrology, I would appreciate if you could let me know if the things that I am saying are true. I would like for you to leave a comment with a percentage rate, like 50% if you resonate with half of it, or 75% if you resonate with most of it. Also, if there is a subject in astrology that you are interested in learning more about, you can leave that in the comment section below as well. Maybe I will pick your topic and study it and let you know what I find out. In the meantime, we are going to go through all of the zodiac signs first, all of the planets second, and then we're going to do the houses. I am working on a video to explain your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. That will be coming after I'm done with the zodiac signs because I've had a lot of comments for that. With that said, let's get on with today's lesson, Libra. Okay, so let's start off with a few of the facts. Libra's dates are September 23rd to October 22nd. They are a cardinal air sign. Cardinal means they are the starters of seasons, and Libra is the starter of fall. Ruled by the planet Venus, the goddess of love, their symbol is the scales, and their motto is I balance. The part of the body that Libra rules is the lower back, the butt, and the kidneys, and their birthstone is an opal. Libra has a gift for making everyone feel that their opinion is important. They are cooperative, they are gracious, easygoing, and they are a great listener. They're known to be very talkative and friendly, and they will never forget someone who has paid them a compliment. Libras are very popular and have a lot of friends. The reason is because people like Libras. They are a pleasure to be around. They are not in the habit of causing trouble or problems, and they hate drama. People also appreciate their honesty because they always tell the truth and they despise liars. They are very understanding and they always take another person's point of view into consideration. In a perfect Libra world, everyone would get along, there would be no disagreements, and we would all be treated equally. They seek constant world peace that is unfortunately impossible to find here on the planet Earth. They are the peacemaker of the zodiac. In a group, they will strive for peace and harmony at all times. Conflict and tension makes a Libra uncomfortable. Even if they are not involved in the conflict, they will try to settle an argument between two people just because they don't want to see others not getting along or in disharmony. You may often hear a Libra say, "Can't we all just get along?" They sometimes find themselves being like the mediator or the negotiator if two people are having an issue, because Libra will go and they will talk to each person and then they will defend each person to the other, asking them to realize like how that person may feel in the situation. They make great negotiators and they can easily smooth ruffled feathers with their charming sweet talk. Libras do not anger easily, And they do not like to argue with others either. They actually try to avoid confrontation. If you do have some type of a conflict with a Libra, they may even ghost you or give you the silent treatment for a while. But if they do realize that they were wrong in an argument, they would have no problem admitting it to you. They would much rather lose an argument than lose someone that they love. Something that was mentioned in actually 3 of the books that I thought was very interesting about Libras. Libras are known to judge a book by the cover. If someone's appearance looks good, they can be easily charmed. This can cause Libras to become an easy target for scammers. They tend to be a little bit too trusting sometimes because they think everybody is as honest as they are. If they went to purchase a car, the salesman looks good and the car looks good, but they purchase it and then later they realize that the car doesn't even run. They have a very hard time saying no to others because they are known as a people pleaser and they have a lot of sympathy for others. They have such a soft heart that they feel bad for people and they don't like to hurt other people's feelings. Libra's known as like Mr. Nice Guy, the one who always wants to have the happy ending. Kind of surprised me reading that for an air sign, but I guess with Venus as their ruler, Libra to me almost seems like a mixture of air and water. I have a little story for you about my husband happens to be a Libra rising, and I hope he doesn't see this video because I don't want him to know that I'm telling this story. But we went on vacation to a resort in Mexico, and there's this man walking around the hotel and he's begging people to go in and listen to this like timeshare presentation. And every time we went into the lobby, the guy would ask, and I kept saying, no, we're not interested. No, we don't want a timeshare. So at one point, the guy says, come on, guys, I get $20 for every person that I get to go in and sit and listen to the presentation. So, of course, my husband, who feels bad, says, come on, let's just go in and sit in the presentation. It's only like a half hour. I'm not happy about this. I'm on vacation. I want to go to the beach. I want to get a margarita. But because my husband has this golden heart that he has, into the timeshare presentation we go. I sat there for 45 minutes listening to the guy, the whole time knowing that I wasn't buying no timeshare. At the end, and he's like pulling out all this paperwork and saying, okay, just sign here and we'll sign you up and we'll get you started and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. And he's like, why? And he seemed like so insulted and annoyed. Obviously, because he had just wasted his time. And then he tried to throw in this like guilt thing once again. Come on, guys, I have a wife and children at home and I need to feed them. But me, a person who has absolutely no water in their chart at all, said, nope, not interested, don't want it. And my husband is sitting over there going, can't we just buy it? We can always cancel it later. The guy said we could cancel anytime. I'm like, nope, give me my $50 gift certificate. I got a $50 gift certificate for the gift shop if I sat in on the presentation. And I sat and wasted 45 minutes of my time and I wanted my gift certificate. Anyway, my point is, if you have a lot of Libra in your chart, I would be cautious of your golden heart that you have. Not everybody is as sweet and honest as you are. Decisions. Libras cannot make decisions. They must weigh all of their options, all of the pros and cons before deciding. And even after they have done that, they can still be at a stalemate. It takes them forever to make a decision, maybe never. It is a constant struggle for them in their daily lives. They do not trust their own instincts. They say, like, if I do this, this will happen. And if I do that, that might happen. They find it very difficult to come to conclusions, and they always say that they need more time. If you ever hear someone say, on the other hand, they're probably a Libra. The reason that they cannot decide is, once again, this beautiful heart that they have. They are afraid that others will be disappointed or upset with a decision that they make. So therefore, that makes Libra a codependent type of energy. They are codependent upon others to help them make decisions. They do not make decisions based on their own wants, needs, or desires. They make decisions based on people pleasing and what everyone else would want. They are known to go with the crowd, and they will sacrifice their own feelings for what other people want, even though they may resent it deep inside. Libras do need to learn that it's okay to make a decision based on something that you want or something that you desire. It's not always about other people. I'm not saying all the time, but once in a while. Like if you were going on a vacation somewhere with someone else, you would go where that person wanted to go, instead of saying, no, I really want to go here. If a Libra does have to make a decision about something, they will ask tons of people for advice or information. And even after all of the opinions, advice, information, and everything they receive, they still might not be able to decide, because sometimes it's information overload. They also are known to hate to buy gifts for people. And it's not because they're not giving, because they have a great heart. Why do you think? It's because they cannot decide what to buy. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I am not laughing at you. I know quite a few Libras. And I think that I'm actually love doing these zodiac reading videos, because I think that they are hilarious when I compare them to the people that I know. Libras are also usually late for events. Do you know why? Because they can't decide what to wear. Libras are very worried about their appearance, and that's because their ruler is Venus. A Libra will change their clothes 100 times and still not be satisfied with the outfit that they have on. They have a lot of jewelry, designer clothing, and fancy accessories. And because of this, most Libras just always look good. But with them being worried about their appearance, they worry what others will think about what they wear. A Libra is the one that will constantly come out of the bedroom and show everyone in the house, like, how do I look in this? Should I change this? Does this look good? And everybody's sitting in the room going, it looks fine, it looks fine. But what does Libra do? Back in the room, put something else on and see what everybody thinks of that. Libra admires music, art, and antiques. Their homes are usually elegantly decorated because they have exquisite taste and they enjoy luxurious surroundings. In a relationship, Libras do not like to be alone. They must be with another person, whether it is a lover, a friend, or a family member, or even a business associate. They want to be with someone all the time. However, they don't like to be with a group of people because they can only deal with one person at a time. Why? Because they can't please a whole group of people, but they can please one person. If you go on a date with a Libra, you can expect flowers, champagne, and chocolates. A romantic dinner at an elegant restaurant. Libras are very affectionate and romantic. They are devoted and loyal to their partners, and they would never cheat. If they do cheat, they will feel so guilty about it that they will tell you. They just can't find it in themselves to do the wrong thing. They can't break the law. They follow all the rules. A lot of Libras are also known to have you as a friend before you become a lover. If your Venus is placed in Libra, you will have this overwhelming desire to be in a relationship at all times. You will absolutely hate to be single or to be alone. You will have this constant need to fill a void, something that's missing in your life. Although a Libra is loyal and does not cheat, they will stay in a relationship for a long time, but in the back of their mind, they will question the relationship a lot. Like, is there something out there better for me? Should I have made a different choice? They just overthink decisions about everything. Libras struggle about like what they're going to eat for breakfast. Should I have eggs or should I have cereal? It really actually sounds kind of stressful. Libras do not start fights with others, but if they get pushed, they will push back. And if they feel like you have treated them unfairly in any way, look out. This is when you will see Libra's courage and anger come out. They'll make a decision, they'll stick to it. They do find it hard to forgive someone who has treated them unjustly. In career, Libra does not like to work alone. They prefer a calm working environment. They don't like a lot of chaos. They don't like to get their hands dirty. They'd most likely be in a career that involves interior design, real estate, hair, makeup, fashion, a florist even. But they would also make like a great marriage counselor or someone who would work in human resources. And of course, politics. Anything in the legal field, judges or lawyers, because of their negotiation skills, they have excellent people skills. And because they would make a decision that would be fair and equal for everyone, because they want everyone to be satisfied all the time. Libras are also known to be gifted and talented in drawing, painting, and music. I am curious if you are a Libra or if you have heavy Libra in your chart. What is your career? Are you in any of these fields? Money. A Libra always has enough to pay their bills, and they don't usually have credit card debt, but they don't save their money. They're not foolish or frivolous, and they don't really make impulsive purchases because they're not a risky sign. But Venus is their ruler, so they can have like an overwhelming attraction to something that they must have. And if they got money in the bank, they're going to spend it. A Libra will also choose something that is the middle of the road. Like, let's say they are shopping for a coffee maker. And there's a coffee maker that's $40, a coffee maker $60, and a coffee maker that's $80. Which one do you think that Libra would choose? The $60 one. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive. It's the middle of the road. That's the easiest decision for them. They're also known to do a lot of refinancing. Libras are known to refinance their homes and their auto loans as well if they see a better interest rate. If you do have your chart or you use the link below to make your chart, it also suggested in the book, I think I mentioned this when I did Taurus too, if you look and see what house Libra or Taurus is located over top of in your zodiac, in your birth chart, that is where you have the potential to make money. Like if Libra's over the 4th house, you would probably do well in real estate. Like you can Google and see what, the properties of the 4th house are. If Libra's over the 9th house, maybe you would make a great teacher. Anyway, that's just a little tidbit of information that I thought was interesting to me. If you have a North Node in Libra, your South Node would be in Aries. In your past life, you were a very independent person. You always took the lead and you pushed people out of the way to get what you wanted. Now you are here to learn to be in relationships and be with other people. Since you are considered to be an expert, because South Node is where you are an expert, in Aries, you most likely will feel like you don't need other people, or you don't want other people in your life, or you don't need others' help. But the universe will just keep pushing you to be in a relationship and be with other people. You need to learn to not be impulsive in your actions. Take other people's feelings into consideration, not be aggressive and get into arguments with people, because Aries is very brave, courageous, argumentative. They're ruled by Mars. You need to learn how to resolve things in a calm manner and negotiate with others. And finally, a few celebrities with the Libra sun sign. We have Bruce Springsteen, Gwen Stefani, Jesse Jackson, Simon Cowell, Will Smith, Nicole Kidman, and Michael Douglas. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment with a percentage rate of how much you resonated with either these qualities or these traits. Hit the subscribe button, of course, so you do not miss the next video. Scorpio is up, and it is very interesting. You can also hit that little notification bell next to the word subscribe, and you will be notified every time I release a new video. And also, if there's something that you are interested in learning more about in astrology or anything, I always say anything, put that in the comment section below as well. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you soon.